Kidsmag.
Playing games.
The latest comics.
And animals, animals, animals.
Kidsmag is next. Good morning and welcome to Kidsmag. I'm Katie Lee.
And I'm Brandon Millman. The top news story from the past week is the flooding that hit the state of Georgia. That state's in the southern part of the U.S. The flooding has left almost 30 people dead, and it's expected to continue through the coming week. Almost 10,000 square miles of Georgia has been submerged underwater, and the damages are expected to reach over $100 million. The waters are finally starting to recede, so the next order of business is to clean up the mess that the flood left behind.
Huntington's Ritter Park has been the home for the past week to all kinds of animals. What makes these animals different is that they're always glad to see visitors. Here's Kidsmag reporter Tara Montgomery with the story.
Most zoos have signs that say don't feed the animals, but you won't see that at the petting zoo at Ritter Park. That's because these animals are the friendly kind. The idea behind a petting zoo is to let kids get close up to the animals they've mostly just read about in books.
A petting zoo is just different kind of animals. This one is an exotic petting zoo. It was brought in from South Carolina, and it's different kind of animals, and it allows the kids to come in and pet some animals they might never see.
Any zoo has different kinds of animals, and this one's no exception. You can even find a few you might not expect to see in our area.
This zoo has llamas, rams, goats, sheep, donkeys, cows, and rabbits and chickens.
Oh, and that part about not feeding the animals? Here you can feed them all you want.
You're allowed to feed the animals. We provide the feed at the table for 50 cents.
If you'd like to pay a visit to the petting zoo, it'll be located at Virginia Point today and then back to Ritter Park on Sunday. It's really a great experience for kids. Which one's your favorite?
Right there. I'm trying to come Mama.
So if you're a friend to animals, this petting zoo gives you a chance to shake hands with some furry friends. I'm Tara Montgomery, reporting for Kidsmag.
As long as we're talking animals, let's visit the zoo and take a walk on the wild side. I see something. Tell us about this animal.
This animal is an Arctic fox, and they're from the circumpolar region, which, as you may know, it's very, very cold there. They've got lots of fur, and in the summertime, they're like a grayish color, and they're also a little bit white. In the winter, they're pure white, so they can blend in with the snow. That's how they protect themselves, so that their predators don't see them. They can blend right in with the snow.
What smells so funny?
Well, that's the Arctic fox's smell. They smell a little bit like a skunk, and that's they can scent their territory so that other animals, when they come into that area, they can say, oh, I better not go here because this fox lives in this area.
That's all for this week's edition of Walk on the Wild Side. Until next time, I'm Lauren Campo.
Now it's time to pay a visit to the Comics Corner. Every week on Kidsmag, we give you a look at the latest comic books. Here's Amanda Gillespie with today's rundown.
The best comics of this week include A New Beginning for a Hero, An Alien Menace for the Turtles, and the return of a familiar name to Team Youngblood.
In Jughead's Double Digest, Archie and his pal go to the strangest theater of them all, the supermarket. The Betty and Veronica Digest magazine takes us to the beach, where a couple of seagulls decide to make like Cupid, and Reggie winds up with his goose cooked. Is Archie out of shape? In Archie's Pals and Gals Double Digest, Veronica tries to get him to shape up in more ways than one. In the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles special, our heroes have their hands full when they tack on Alien Menace that's been hiding under the desert for 10 million years. Back at the beach, Betty and Veronica are enjoying some summer fun as they both sign up for the Beach Olympics. The question is, why is it that when one wins, the other one gets the best prize? Things are never quiet in the world of Archie, and the latest issue tells us about an underwater adventure and Archie's close encounter with a shark. Over at Image Comics, the creator of the series, Rob Liefeld, is back writing and drawing the adventures of Team Youngblood, and the latest issue reintroduces the main characters and sets up a big fight in the next issue. Malibu's Bravura line has released the first issue of Walt Simonson's Star Slammer series. It's all about a group of mercenaries who are the greatest fighters in the universe, and it's loaded with action. The secrets of the supergroup called The Solution are finally being revealed, and in the latest issue, the first meeting of the group's founding members is unveiled. Life's not easy when you're a monster. Just ask Sludge. And to make matters worse, he's forced to team up with the evil Lord Pumpkin. The newest guy to wear the prototype armor has a tall order. He has to take on an army of terrorists who just blew up the Statue of Liberty. Project A-ko is an adaptation of the popular animated film in Japan, and it's kind of tough to explain, but it involves a battle between two superpowered women, an alien invasion, and that's just for starters. At Valiant Comics, Exo Manowar has a problem, namely his armor was destroyed. Solar shows up with what may be the solution, but is it worth the high price? It's all-out battle in the hardcore, as Harada launches an attack against the group. The question is, who will live and who will die? Let's give the award for the best comic of the week to The Second Life of Dr. Mirage. That hero has a big problem. He's like a living ghost, so he can't even hold his wife's hand. Or can he? To find out, check out the latest issue. That comic and the others we've listed here are all great books and should be on your reading list. From Comics Corner, I'm Amanda Gillespie.
A group of kid architects faced a big challenge recently. They were asked to build a bridge using cardboard and Scotch tape. Then they had to put that bridge to the test.
This team is doing its best to build the strongest cardboard bridge.
We made this in like a triangle form we think it'll probably work, and this is pretty strong right here.
The only other thing they can use is tape.
The tape will hold it together to give it more support so it won't collapse.
But will it pass the test? We'll find out later. When the kid architects aren't working on projects, they're in the computer lab at Southern Illinois University. Here, they're taking their own ideas and developing designs.
I would build probably cabins by the lake and houses, like really big mansions.
Back outside, it's time to find out if the bridges are as good as their builders hope they are. The bridges had to pass two tests. First, bricks, then bricks, and a big old watermelon. Let's see you guys lift that up. Stronger than your bridge. Sometimes the truth hurts. Our team's bridge didn't do too well, but two of them held up even under the weight of the watermelon.
It holds!
We got three of my friends that were on my team, and they were all hanging on it, plus a bucket of nails, and it didn't even bend.
Even though we lost, we still learned something about how to design things. So it's really, you lose, but you learn something about it, too.
Well, that's a good way to look at it. And you eat watermelon, right?
Yes. I love watermelon. It's my favorite fruit.
There's plenty to go around.
Now it's time for our recommended reading segment. Every week on Kidsmag, we give you a look at one of the latest books. Today, let's check out one that proves that the best things in life sometimes are free.
Everybody loves free stuff, right? Well, here's a book that tells you where you can get lots of stuff.
Free Stuff for Kids is a fun book. Meadowbrook Press has put together some of the best free offers from around the country. You can send for free things from sports, stickers, reading, and school supplies, the environment, the animal kingdom, American history and geography, activities, and safety and health. This book offers pamphlets with tips on soccer and how to help the environment. You can write for a pen pal or a sticker of your favorite sports team. So if you like knickknacks and other terrific free stuff, this book is for you. I'm Rachel Fink.
Coming up next on Kidsmag, we'll take on the toughest fighters around. And